Bruh. Amazing fucking battle. Solo leveling is not pulling back their punches. But it's a little awkward when Jin Woo is like, damn, this guy is way stronger than me. This ice elf is way more powerful than I am. But he's been extremely calm the entire battle. Did you guys notice that? So while Jinwoo knows that this ice elf is more powerful than him, he seems way more stoic. And it was hinting a little bit towards the beginning when he was having a dialogue with the ice elf that Jinwoo was no longer human, and he would just, he would just come to his own conclusion that, oh, it's probably because he's just another player, and the fact that he can understand other monsters. But this might be hinting because now Jin Woo is known as a necromancer. So as a necromancer, he's able to summon the dead and use them as soldiers. And the soldiers are immortal. The only bottleneck he has is his NP to keep them summoned. But you can summon them in and out on command. As long as his NP is high, there is no issue. So, but with that comes this huge revelation that because he's a necromancer and because he can control the dead, he's literally, I think, a little bit like an overlord. You know how an overlord, Ainzungal or Momanga, he also has this, this happened to him where he's no longer human. So you can see here, little by little, he seems to be more stoic. He seems to be less and less human as he fights. Like he barely shows any fear or any hesitation while battling the Ice King. And so I'm coming to the conclusion that he is actually losing his human attributes. When you play a game and you choose a class, you automatically become that class. So because this is because this is actually him, this is like actual reality for him, and he's become a necromancer. His reality is that he's becoming less human. Now, for example, if you were to become a necromancer in real life, you would have to play that character, and as a necromancer, you would be part of the undead or the undead class, and thus you would have to become emotionless. And it's funny too because they actually did show his shadows to actually be a little bit funny. Towards the end, his new shadow that he revived that used to be a human was actually going a little overboard with beating this guy up after he died. So it's kind of like a balance of him losing his emotions, but at the same time he's still human. So we can see here him losing a little bit more of his humanity day after day. And in the gate itself, time is not as slow as in the real world. So a week has gone by, so that means another week of his humanity just been Thanos snapped. But as you can see here, he does end up defeating the elf, the ice elf. I think he's like a king, or he's just the end boss of this red gate. But yeah, guys, holy, this battle was amazing. And you could even during the episode, the other guildmates were just watching from behind a tree. Just made it more hilarious. Jin Woo is no longer Jin Woo. Bro is growing up. Bro has become stoic. Bro has become more confident. Bro he's just a whole new man. Even towards the end, a girl was hitting on him, but he didn't really think much about it. But yeah, amazing episode. What did you guys think of this episode? I was just at the edge of my seat. This entire fucking episode was just epic. As you guys can see here, a little bit of a joke between the shadows, you know, because he was going overboard. The guy who used to be a human, and then oh my god, great fucking episode. But yeah, I can't wait to see more.